there, Mom. There's gas mileage. Gas mileage. Oh. Oh no. Oh, this better not be happening. Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. It is 2. Oh, my clock's gone. Someone busted it off the wall and it's junk. It's like 2:45, 3 in the morning, and I was just falling asleep upstairs. Me and Brody were staying night in the bunkhouse because we've been running stupid hours and whatever. We're staying night. Eric's still out rolling. And he calls me. Turbo blew a boot off or something, so I got a box full of hose clamps, and I said, I'm just coming to pick you up, and we're calling it good. And he says, nope, rain's coming, we're going. You just can't stop the big Swede. That is what you can't do. It's like, at what point do you just like shut her down? Maybe when you're in bed, enjoying your sleep. Eric, you owe me.
Can I just finish this field?
Good morning.
Good morning. Did I wake you?
Yeah, matter of fact, you did. What's the problem here? Let's get her going, because Jet needs sleep.
You too? Well, here's your problem.
Oh, I blew the boot off.
Yeah, and that's junk.
Oh, the clamps maxed out, blew her off.
Yep.
Too much turbo boost on a tune. You know what? I was eating a Subway sandwich tonight, so we got time for this. I was eating a Subway sandwich tonight with jalapenos on it. I got heartburn so bad I could just die. Laying in bed, just about to sleep, you know, half a handful of Tums.
I don't know what that's like to be able to sleep, no.
And now I get the hiccups from the Tums, and it hurts. Well, good thing we're up. It keeps me up. The pain keeps me going.
Why don't you get the
Don't
tools?
eat jalapenos.
Get the tools so I can keep
They're
going.
in my pocket. We're good. We're going. So by some miracle, we think we've randomly have a clamp laying in the shop that'll work. We should have started this. It sounded really, really cool on the phone when I was waking up. Just lots of loud torque.
Don't ever let anyone tell you you're good with the light.
Well, it's hard to get the angle from this angle.
That's fair. I blew up.
Tighter.
This is a 9/16.
Did you round it? You want something smaller? There's a half. Is that better? It's probably metric.
Oh, it's on there.
It's not very talkative. Imagine that.
Oh, I didn't even know that thing was on.
Yeah, see, we're actually quiet off camera, where we
Yeah.
just work in silence and
Every once in a while, look at each other and
wink.
realize we still hate each other. Oh, yeah, I mean, we wink. I want this in further. There we go. Okay.
Make sure to torque that properly.
I want to strip the only one that we have that works.
Well, unfortunately, I brought the DeWalt, so I doubt it makes torque.
You're not wrong. The socket's going to stay on there.
Because it's metric.
Yep.
Because it's metric.
I thought this was America. You've got to be kidding me.
If it'll hold on it, I'll buy a new socket if I can go to bed.
Hey, I got it. It's off.
Yeah,
Leave.
right. That's fixed, but seriously, the socket is still on the metric bolt, but we'll worry about that somewhere other than the middle of the section. He's got a band-aid on the tractor. It looks like rain is moving in, but not till 1 p.m. tomorrow. So I told him, get in the truck, let's go home, but he wouldn't shut down, so whatever. You don't want to sleep, then call it good. Well, guys, I'm gonna go try and grab some sleep here. I want to give a shout out to the big Swede for putting the extra mile in. I mean, he has run himself into the ground and keeps going, and we've all been pulling stupid hours just because it's so late, and we're kind of like in desperation mode to just get as much in, along with, it ain't just our farm, everyone in this area. It's just so wet that everyone is just giving it 110%, every farm around here. And Eric he's doing, I don't know how he does it. He must be one of them guys that can live on 2, 3, 4, 5 hours of sleep a night, but I am not, and it's kicking my butt, so I'm gonna go grab some sleep, and we'll see you tomorrow. No! It didn't rain! Yeah, you know what that means. More planting. That's a good thing, though. That is a good thing. We do not need more rain, as you guys know. So, Eric is sleeping because he's been up for, went to bed at 5 a.m., I guess, from Snapchat. And we got a digger's going to the field that needs some fertilizer filled in because we had anhydrous put on, but he had to go around some wet spots last fall, so I got to fill them in. And I don't know if I remember how to run this thing, but it's been a few years. Eric kind of took over the job because he loves it so much. Come on, big girl. There we go. Ornery this morning. Man, it's like a glove. I haven't ran her in 2 years, and it didn't take me long to remember everything on all the little tricks about this beast. But we're spreading. I got about 70 acres in this quarter. The rest had anhydrous last fall. But well, you guys know what last fall was. That was also very wet, so they couldn't do the whole field. So, we're bouncing around, giving her. Eric, I just woke him up. It's about 11 o'clock. And he's like, oh, why didn't you call sooner? I'm like, because I have a heart for you, buddy. I can't let you not sleep. He didn't like that answer for some reason. I don't know. So I just did 40 acres and I need more fertilizer, so Steve's going to be running the fertilizer tender down to me. I forgot how small this thing is compared to the Pro Force, and I've been having a lot of people ask me why aren't you using the Pro Force? Well, unfortunately, the tractor that pulls that thing is been being used on tillage to dry fields out every day, so I don't have a tractor to pull it with. So that's really, really disheartening. But so far, that's what's going on there. I'd like to get it out eventually, but we'll see how the spring proceeds. So Eric is just took over from me. He's gonna keep spreading, and I gotta go find the next job. Here comes Tony. Oh, the big Swede parking didn't like the tornado very much. That's not good. Well, it looks like we've lost our son already for the day. So pretty much every video we've made, it's been all-nighters and late nights and terrible hours. But the reason for that is we've literally had 2 days of good running and a pretty solid chance it was gonna rain next morning, and then you wake up the next morning and it didn't rain. So that's, you know, how you keep the rain away, is overwork your body and get really, really tired. And you pretty much guarantee that you'll be working the next day then. Anyways, that's how it seems like it goes. But unfortunately, I think our luck is running out. Looks like it is going to rain tonight. If it doesn't, it'll be another miracle. But they're talking 8/10 of rain tonight, so we'll see what happens with that. But till then, we're going to try to keep pushing on. But the problem with that being said is we shut the diggers down early, trying to get everything that's been worked planted. Then we plant really late. Well, then the morning comes and there's nothing dug because we weren't planning on planting. And so then the diggers go out and the planters sit in the shop when it's sunny out. So kind of chasing your tail, but we're doing what we think is the best thing. Because if it would have rained, we would have been happy we went late last night. So to keep the wheels rolling here, I'm gonna get the sulfur going and try to get ahead of them and set the field up so when the diggers get there, they can just go instead of going around the field and all that. Oh, look at that little kitty. Little baby kitty. Look at mama. Oh, she ran away. So this is what I meant by this tractor's always getting used and can't be spreading fertilizer, because I got to go out with it now. And it's got 3 jobs. It's been on the 45-foot digger. It's been on the land roller at nights and drying fields out during the day. So the old girl's getting a lot of use, but this a lot on hooking and changing implements. So I actually sent Brody to go dry out that field because he don't have anything to plant. And actually everything's pretty reasonably under control here today. Big Swede, he's gonna go do some spraying with Steve. And I'm gonna get this soy green trailer loaded up because that field's gonna need some prescription applicated soy green. So I gotta get the 1034O washed out of the hoses because that does not get along with soy green. It turns into sludge. So we got to flush that with some clean water here. So until about well, 3 years ago, probably 3 years ago, we used to use this to haul 1034O to the corn planter, but then we built that trailer that has a tender on it and fertilizer, which is way more convenient. You don't have to drive 2 pieces to or 2 trucks to a field for seed and fertilizer. But we don't do that much soy green. Only a small fraction of the acres need soy green, so we can deal with the 2 trucks to those fields. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, I don't even have to start the pump. It's gravity feeding her. The water must be higher than the trailer. So I'm flushing some water through these lines, make sure they're clean. I had 1034O in there, like I said, so I want to run water through all the lines that I had that in to eliminate bad problems. Fill her up, I guess. Got all the lines flushed, so I guess we can fill. And then I'm running water through these. It didn't really need to be flushed, but I'm pushing all the winterization, which is just RV antifreeze, out of there. Make sure this all works and I remember how to run it. Fill her up! Then this project's done. So I'm gonna run out and go check another field, see what the digger guys are into, and make sure it's next field is going to be a green light or not. See how Brody's doing. I told him you'll think you're nuts when you're working it black, but seems to work great, but that sulfur can dry it out. So we're going to go see how rough it is. That's kind of muddy. I almost got stuck with the side-by-side. Hopefully that'll dry a little bit and the rain will hold off so you can get that planted maybe this afternoon. We'll see. Well, I'm looking at another field here. It's come a long way in the last couple days. We had 85 degrees yesterday and it's turning the corner. We could miss the rain. That would be excellent. Look at this big tile. The flag is busted off. That is some massive, massive old cement tile. Look at that. This was probably installed in the 60s or 70s in this whole bottom here. It's like 12-inch cement tile. Really cool, actually. This is junk. This is junk. Thanks for the ride.
You're welcome.
She's going graduation. What would be it?
Graduation
Jumping?
parties. Graduation party.
Jumping from one to the other.
Yes.
Filling in the deliveries of my body to other equipment
Right.
around the country. All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Have you seen her new car? Isn't that mean? I think it's a 18 or a 19. It's used. But her other Durango was having some major issues, so they upgraded, which was, in my opinion, long past due. Easy there, Mom. There's gas mileage. Gas mileage. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, this better not be happening. Oh, good. The window's open. And it's unlocked. Someone's big arm must have gotten on her and locked me out. Is it muddy out there?
A little soft. Mud ain't so bad, but it's definitely soft.
Here's my scale for my planter.
My timer, so many seconds. I was going over with this with everybody. 2 minutes, 45 seconds.
Well, things were going so good until they weren't. Ain't that how it always goes? So when I filled up Dad the last load, I was in the road ditch and I could look under the trailer and I seen that this was straight down dragging on the ground. Ripped the shock right off of right here. So we're gonna weld her back together. I think a frost boil got a hold of her, Brody. Look at how low this trailer is. And then you get into the frost boils and she drags. Like you can tell when she hits the ground, but it is what it is. I think it's an old boat trailer or something. Like hauling yachts.
And this is bent.
Well, I'm sure of that. Oh yeah, you can see that this is been damaged by when it was dragging, it dented our shock. It's just cosmetic. That looks pretty good. I think that'll be just fine. Looks a lot better than whoever did that. Chicken poop. Yeah, now I just gotta get that up there, bolt her in, call her good, she's back on the road. Not too bad if I don't say so myself. I got looking at the other one here, and this was missing. So I figure that's probably a good indication of why this one broke off. So welded that back on, gusseted her up, should be good. Should be good. Even painted it. I wasn't going to, but then I thought, why not? Alright guys, Dad's going to be planting probably till about midnight tonight. We have nothing worked up for tomorrow just because we're anticipating a storm. Actually, what I've been hearing is possibly more tornadoes, so let's hope that that doesn't happen. But we'll see what tomorrow brings. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.